Right, this is daily chart of AAPL. AAPL is a stock that I've been talking about. Well, I've talked about it for those who've never seen my videos ever since June when it didn't confirm and then when it did. But what I want everyone to pay attention to when I explain this is this particular blue line, which is not a moving average, but really is adjusting to the price of the stock based on its past and of course to this present. And it's very simple. It's very clear here. It does a very good job, as you can see, as it's held. As we just went just below, we had made a signal here. Let's zoom in and take a look at this. Okay, this is just one of my screens. Okay, one of my screens that I look at. Basically, we never really closed below this particular blue line for more than, well, for more than 2 days, and this was the past year. This was during extreme. Now, why is that important? Well, we still, as long as we hold above 516, we are still forming this second triangle that I'm talking about, and we are going to bounce. And at the same time, we need to bust above 534.60. That's how it stands for now. That's going to change every day. But what that's telling me between this price here and that price here is there's going to be a lot of chop. Unless we get a lot of volume and strength crushing through that 534 area, the stock will be stuck in a channel forming this pattern. And then we will get a breakout. But this pattern, the good news is, this pattern that is forming is setting the stock up when it confirms to 580. And if you want to see the power of my analysis, just simply follow me so you don't miss the Apple analysis. Because I'm making this video for people who have never seen my Apple videos as well. For those who've seen them, it's great to see it as I explain my visionary line system. But it's done a very good job, as this was resistance in the past that Apple cannot pass and is now a resistance again. Okay, it's the key. Trust me, these lines, they work with price. It's not like it does something very differently, and I've been studying these facts, and it very well shows gives me a quick picture when I look at things, and I can see things very quickly, do complex analysis by visually seeing what these lines are telling me. And nobody has such an idea. You never won't see such a thing. And it keeps you out of trouble. I could see right away that, for example, Google, it was a big problem. For some guys who have their systems, they try to go long only to get killed. Okay, I'm going to put up Google. G-O-O-G. You see, they thought to go long over here. My system is showing this stock needs time. It just needs to, and believe me, until these lines converge and get closer, it's going to chop and it's going to kill most people unless you're a good little day trader. Okay, AAPL. A lot of people, trying to short Google, you're just going to get chopped up. Apple hasn't been any good lately. Let me ask you something. Let's just think about this carefully, people. Has it been able to make good money going long or short the stock these past few days? Not really. And it would be for crumbs, as a famous guy would mention on the stock twits. But anyways, AEPL. As long as Apple holds above 516, the pattern remains, even if it was go below that, but just as a key number to keep, that means, and you notice the stock today, what did it do? Let's take a look at it. Let's look at the 10 minutes. Here's a 10-minute chart. And we went up, they pulled it back, went up, pulled it back. Basically, you can say that they're probably most likely going to want to send this higher again tomorrow. But for how long and how far, hard to know. I am more like I wait and see for the stock to give us our low risk, high reward entry points. Now, the last time it did that was right here on October the 14th. And look how smooth that move was. It was slow though. When we had this shot down and then a reversal over here. But mind you, this move was not the move I expected out of this pattern. I figured from this pattern, this acted strangely and for a very good reason. They didn't really take Apple that far. Apple was supposed to go to 550. That was 550, 560 was my targets from here. Those were my targets a long time ago, but it's failed to do that. I believe with the second pattern, and once we confirm again, this time, and again, if it confirms, this time we're setting up to launch much higher, 580. And of course, whatever other patterns that they make. So there you have the Apple update, my analysis on this. Thanks for listening. Like the video.